And we are live. Happy Monday, family. Look, oh, shaking my desk. I realized I have not been live on my own platform. Uh-oh. Let me let me close all my distractions real quick. There we go. I realized I have not been live on my own platform in 2 years. Now, you may be thinking, but I saw you on LinkedIn Live, I saw you on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Instagram Live. I've been on, but not on my platform, so you guys could come to my home and see me. So a few things have changed. If you're on Facebook, I now have the America's Favorite EA Facebook page. So that's a little bit different from when I actually, step in your shoes and solve the tax problems with Bowen's Tax Solutions. So America's Favorite EA is all educational. Well, thank you so much, Miss Shears. I think it runs in the family. Um, but like I was saying, it's all educational. It literally is to help you not become my client, right? Because I am passionate about educating people on different tax laws, how to make them work for them, but specifically to make sure that if you're in trouble with the IRS, you don't end up paying more than you actually owe. So with Bowen's Tax Solutions, we step into your shoes, we solve that problem for you on your behalf. With America's Favorite EA, we make sure that you have an understanding of different tax laws. That's where you'll find me writing. That's where you will see the podcast, Tax Relief with Timbaland Bowen. So if you have not followed that yet, make sure you go to your favorite podcast platform and go ahead and give me a follow. And like I say on there all the time, maybe you don't have a tax problem and you're like, oh my goodness, who would be in trouble with the IRS? Well, baby, a whole lot of people are in trouble with the IRS. So, you sharing that out on your platform is actually helping your friend and is helping me to fill my mission, to fulfill my mission to fill the tax literacy gap one taxpayer at a time. Hey, Tax Bay K Renee. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Y'all are just gassing me up tonight. See, I shouldn't have waited 2 years to hop back on live. But you're right. Everybody has tax problems. Nobody is exempt from that. Another thing I wanted to do, the reason why I'm hopping online, people have been asking, was I going to do any Black Friday sales or specials? And for those of you in a service based industry, um, uh-uh, that's not what we do. So I do have an ebook, the Guaranteed Payment Plan ebook. It will walk you through how to set up a guaranteed installment agreement with the IRS if you qualify. I advertise it for people that owe $10,000 or less. Technically, you could use it if you use, not if you use, if you owe $25,000 or more. That's a product that's going to be discounted for Black Friday. Will I do a power of attorney and step in your shoes and start getting your love letters from the IRS and solve that problem for you with a Black Friday special? No, absolutely not. However, I am going to bring a few things back that have actually been taken off my calendar for a couple of years as well. I guess they left when I stopped doing lives, right? So, first things first, I'm going to bring back the live entity types class. So what this is, I used to have meetings with people and it was about 90 minutes and we would go through the structure of their business where they thought they wanted to go. And then we would look at different entity types and see if that actually made sense. Because I don't know if you all see it on the internet. I see it very often. People are going out here, starting an LLC and switching to an S Corp and ain't made $5 in their business. Friends, that doesn't make sense. That does not make that, it ain't even how it works. But what happens in addition to that, even though they're not making money, they still end up in trouble with the IRS. The reason being because when you switch to that S Corp, you are going to have different tax obligations. So you need to make sure you understand the obligations and implications of whatever entity type you were in. Now, when I did this one on one, it was $500 for that one on one session. It's been off my calendar. People have asked me to bring it back, and I've said no, 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 no. I did teach it to one group this year. I taught it to a group of restaurant investors, but that has been it. I have missed it. And, we're in the spirit of Thanksgiving. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring that back. I am going to teach it live in a group setting. And as my gift to you, it's not going to be $500 a person. It's actually going to be about 20% of that. And here is why. Like I said, everything on America's Favorite EA is really geared towards helping you not become my client. All right. I enjoy helping people solving these tax problems, but I don't enjoy speaking to a married couple where one spouse is on the couch and one is in the back of the house, because the strain of these back taxes have just like ripped the relationship apart, right? I don't like people on Social Security coming to me because their Social Security benefits are being levied, which means they're being taken. They don't even get them because of the back tax issues. All right. So, all of this is preventative care. Please, let's take care of the issues before the issues even happen. So, if you have a business, if you're thinking about starting a business, this workshop is going to be for you, because we're going to talk about the tax implications of being a sole proprietor. A single member LLC, for federal purposes, they're the same, but you need to understand the state tax implications, right? Because you don't want to be in bad standing with the state. They can almost be a little more vicious than the IRS sometimes. Then we also need to look at the S Corp versus a regular corporation. We need to understand that if you started a business with your friend, you were automatically a partnership. You can't wait until April 15th to file your tax return. I had a partnership this past year that came in with over $10,000, folks, in penalties. One, they missed the tax deadline that they thought they had. Two, the tax deadline that they thought they had wasn't the right tax deadline. So we had multiple years of them missing this deadline, not understanding that each month a failure to file penalty was just accruing and accruing. So again, if you were thinking, I want to start a business, I'm not sure what entity type, this workshop is going to be for you. Now, last but not least, oh no, Tax Bay Renee is still on here. Yeah, they are love letters, the love letters you don't want to get. Um, and the reason I called you out, so I am doing something that I did a test run with a few people. Um, sometimes when people owe the IRS, it is not cost efficient for me to step in on your behalf, right? If you don't owe a certain amount, um, the math isn't mathing for you to hire me and to have me negotiate, because you might as well have just paid it all, right? And I don't like to take advantage of people. So, what I'm going to do is, this is also going to be live. This is going to be the back tax negotiation workshop. In this workshop, I'm going to assist you for 2.5 hours. I'm going to walk you through the process that I use, which is investigate, do your compliance check, which means make sure you're not missing anything. Then I'm going to show you the national and local standards so you can see what the IRS says that you can actually afford to pay. Now, if 20 people are in here, cool. If one person's in there, I'm still go in and you are going to get way more than your money's worth. Now, with the people that I did this with, I had amazing reviews. So this is something I'm probably going to do quarterly. Like I said, just because for everybody it's not cost efficient, and the preacher's child in me doesn't want to leave people hanging sometimes. So you all can go ahead and give God a shout out for that, because yeah, I like to be compensated for my time. We are going to do that. So, one, guaranteed payment plan ebook, 2, the live entity types class or workshop is going to be group setting. And then there is the back tax negotiation workshop. Now, I'm just letting you know what they are. They are going to go live on Wednesday at the America's Favorite EA website, but I'm not going to share the prices with you until tomorrow just because I want to finalize some dates. So, again, ebook, you can walk through setting up a payment arrangement with the IRS, even if you don't talk taxes. Live entity types class, that is for you so you don't end up becoming my client and having those failure to file and failure to pay penalties. Then the back tax negotiation workshop is going to be for people where you know you owe the IRS, but maybe you're not at that debt level where it makes sense for you to hire me, which thank God, I'm glad you don't owe that much. But we still need to try to get this wrapped up, right? Because we're going to the holiday season. You don't want added financial strain. So let's go ahead and get this behind you because you all know, like I say, back taxes shouldn't ruin your life. Now, my email list is going to get this stuff a little bit earlier. So if you're not on there yet, make sure you go to americasfavoriteea.com and then where the back tax negotiation checklist is, which is actually a checklist of all the things that you need to look at before you get on the phone with the IRS. You want to go ahead and subscribe there to make sure that you're getting the email notifications so that when the prices are released for Black Friday and it'll go through Cyber Monday, you get those notifications. Oh, thank you, friend. No, I'm not doing them for free. I'm not doing them for free. Um, but let me see. So you all are on Facebook. I actually have some folks on YouTube and LinkedIn. Let me make sure that nobody else is saying anything to me. But thank you all that did hop on because I didn't give you any type of warning. Like I said, it's been 2 years since I've actually got on here and went live on my own platform, but I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to be on here cuz I enjoy answering you all's tax questions and, filling in that gap for you. So you all enjoy the rest of your evening and I will talk with you soon. Bye.